The conference room was filled with polished shoes, crisp suits, and the kind of silence that only comes before history is made. At the head of the long glass table sat Victor Hale, a billionaire CEO whose every word was measured, sharp, and final. Across from him sat Ethan Carter, not a seasoned executive, not a Harvard graduate, not even someone with a corporate background. He was a single dad, wearing the same suit he'd worn to every job interview in the last 5 years. The boardroom was watching closely. Victor smirked and leaned forward. "Mr. Carter," he said, his tone dripping with arrogance, "if you can close this $10 billion deal, I'll bow to you." The room erupted in chuckles. Ethan just adjusted his daughter's photo on the table beside his notepad and whispered under his breath, "For her, I'll do anything. Backstory and build up. Ethan wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't a CEO, not even a VP. He was a project manager at a small firm struggling to stay alive. But when his boss fell sick, Ethan was sent as a last-minute replacement to pitch their renewable energy solution to Victor Hale's empire, an empire notorious for crushing small businesses. Ethan didn't have polished slides, or a team of consultants behind him. He just had his research, his grit, and his motivation, his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Lily had once asked him, "Daddy, why do you work so hard?" And he told her, "Because one day, I'll build something that makes the world better for you." Now, standing in front of Victor Hale, the most ruthless CEO in America, Ethan knew this was his only shot. Rising tension, the challenge. Victor leaned back, arms crossed. "Your company is tiny. Your idea sounds cute. But tell me, why should I risk billions on you?" The room waited for Ethan to stutter, to break. Instead, Ethan looked Victor in the eye and said, "Because I'm not here to ask you to risk anything. I'm here to show you how not investing will cost you everything." Gasps. Murmurs. The air shifted. Victor raised an eyebrow. Bold words. "Go on." The unexpected twist. Ethan didn't open a slide deck. He didn't pull out charts. Instead, he walked to the window overlooking the city skyline. "Do you see those skyscrapers?" Ethan asked. "The lights, the glass, the power they consume every night." Victor nodded impatiently. "My daughter's school is right across from them. Every day she asks me, 'Daddy, why do some buildings get all the light while some neighborhoods go dark?'" The boardroom went silent. And I realized business isn't just about profit margins. It's about responsibility. Our solution doesn't just save energy, it powers communities. It gives light to kids like mine who deserve a fair shot. Victor's smirk faded. The board leaned forward. Ethan continued, voice trembling with passion, "You ask me why you should invest, because the future isn't built by the strongest empire. It's built by those brave enough to care, and one day, when my daughter asks me what I did when I had the chance to change the world, I want to tell her I tried." Climax, the emotional impact. The room was still. A billionaire CEO, known for mocking his opponents, now found himself staring at a single dad whose words had cut deeper than any negotiation tactic. One of the board members whispered, "Victor, this could actually work." Another added, "The numbers, they back him up." Victor looked around the room, then back at Ethan. His pride wouldn't let him admit it out loud, but in his eyes, there was a flicker of respect. He finally stood. The entire room held its breath. Victor Hale, the man who never bowed, lowered his head slightly. Not much. But enough. You've got your deal, Carter, he said gruffly. Don't make me regret it. Resolution and ending message. Ethan didn't celebrate like a man who had just won billions. He simply picked up Lily's photo and smiled. That night, when he tucked her into bed, she asked the same question she always did, "Daddy, why do you work so hard?" This time, Ethan whispered, "Because today, we changed the world, sweetheart." And somewhere in a penthouse office, a billionaire CEO sat quietly, replaying the words of a single father who reminded him that humanity, not money, was the real bottom line. Closing note: moral. Sometimes, the greatest negotiations aren't won with power, wealth, or pride. They're won with heart. Because when kindness, selflessness, and love guide your choices, even the coldest giants will bow.